Guys, good morning. Just finished breakfast, got a coffee, ready for a long stream today. Today we're gonna have 10-hour stream. Longer stream because we have two campaigns going. Yesterday we hit 375 sub goal and started the Beastman campaign. I played about 3 hours. You can watch it on the VOD. It should be on YouTube shortly as well. We still have to finish the Bloody Handz. Might be a couple of hours if nothing goes wrong. The moment we finish the Bloody Handz, or 7 hours later, we're playing the Beastman. Bloody Handz is still the main program, so we're gonna have to play this until we finish, or after 7 hours we switch to Beastman. This is the first time we are running two campaigns in the same day, and I think it's gonna be this is gonna be a new thing connected to the sub goals. There is the next subs goal is 450 for the green skins Grimgore, but there is going to be a sub goal before it as well. This one, so you guys get the idea what's when the green skins are gonna be next time. As I don't think we're gonna hit 450 anytime soon. Scotty says, apparently I showed my emails to 200 people yesterday leaving my stream on while watching. Feels bad, man. Yeah, there was something like that. There was some just titles. There were just titles. I don't think it was anything there, man. But yeah, feels bad, man. I don't think it was 200 people.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Mike here. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate the support. Nothing was really there. Nothing was really there. As long as he has a strong password and not just a password. Nothing is there. She should be fine. It looked like just a bunch of trivial stuff. You panic a little. Well, Scotty, yeah, this is probably the streamer's worst nightmare, they're revealing something on stream that they are not supposed to reveal. That's why I am very careful when it comes to my OBS windows, and you should be more careful as well. It's a good lesson for you that you reveal something so trivial, not something major, I get into bed and friend was like, "Say Scotty, we are looking like an email." Yeah, that's funny stuff. You got lucky, man. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Anyways, enough about the Skaven Master. Let's go back into the campaign. Bloody Handz is almost over. We have a Beastman campaign in progress. We'll be also playing it every day. There might be, if this campaign takes a bit longer, I don't think it will, we might split it with the Elder Scrolls Legends. When it comes to Magic Arena, I don't feel like really playing Magic Arena during the bonus extra stream. I feel like a little exhausting. I do all the long streams and I can't really focus that much on the bonus stream on the Magic Arena. It's not the same like the Elder Scrolls Legends. And like I said, there's probably gonna be another sub goal before the green skins on 450. Might be at 400, between 400 and 425. And it's gonna be a campaign we don't usually play, like Clan Pestilence or one of the Bretonnian factions, like Borderlegs or the Carcassonne, factions which probably we're gonna never otherwise play. How much Beastman? 3 hours. You can go watch it now if you don't want to watch this right now. Okay, so we need to hold Camry here. There was actually some really large battles here yesterday, guys. In case you missed it, there was over 12,000 soldiers on the screen. And we actually lost the follow-up battle. We got attacked by 4 stacks in the same turn. And that battle is a prime example how the Tomb Kings wear down the player. Doesn't matter what type of units they have, they just wear you out. Their units, even their low tier units, they do some work. Unless you have specifically anti their army, you'll always get some casualties against the Tomb Kings. We did win this battle here, but it was close. We can recruit Savage Orcs in 1 turn and the Arab Boys in 1 turn. I do need to get more infantry. So what is going on? It's Chaos Invasion. We are still allied with Vampire Counts. This is our endgame alliance. The Vampire Counts have not won, I think, a single battle against Warriors of Chaos. It feels rigged, but in a way where the Vampires do not use multiple armies to attack Warriors of Chaos, because they think, you know, they can win a single army. In every way, when the Vampires fought in this area here and here, they use multiple armies, they overwhelm their enemy, and all of a sudden they're using single armies, attacking stack after stack after stack and losing everything. So one army attacks, it loses, another army attacks, it loses again against the same army, and they've been losing like that for a while. But they lost quite a bit of military, and they're not recovering as fast. There is a chance the Dragonhof might be threatened, so we might need to protect it, as we need it as a victory settlement through the military alliance. Destroy all the following faction. The short campaign victory is all completed. We did occupy Loot Razor Sect 25 with settlements. The Empire and the Dwarves are destroyed, and we currently hold exactly 8 victory settlements. That's the requirement for the short victory. The raiding has been done, and Archaon is here. The only thing missing here is wounding Archaon in battle. We have to defeat Archaon. Yeah. There's a mess happening here, a big mess. And I think it was this guy. This guy managed to defeat all the Vampire armies. He was down to like 3 units, and he was still defeating all Vampire armies. And then he started recruiting Chosen, and now the Vampires can fight him off. Look at this, guys. We finally got a serious rebellion here. The game stopped glitching, giving glitched rebellions on high tier garrisons. This looks like an end of turn here. Shit Wizard is almost immortal. Don't care about the item drops. When it comes to items, guys, in case you missed the start of the Beastman campaign, I suggest you go watch it now. We're gonna play it later. It's one of the most disturbing starts ever. I was getting really crazy item drops, but I did use 2 lords most of the battle, so I had double chance of getting items.
This way?
I
am a lord of Bretonia.
Egan's errantry rebels. You're getting kinda overrun here. Just have to hold a Camry. If we lose Camry, it's gonna extend the campaign. This is Ash River, we don't care about this place. Scarsling here is just debating. He's just debating here. We can get the peace treaties with the Tomb Kings.
Welcome.
They're recruiting armies so fast we can't even replenish. It's ridiculous. At least they can no longer recruit constructs tier 4 and higher. And this seems to be a downturn. I'm selling a Roman. and Wurzak, our best armies north to find their cannon. One might need to stay here to protect Dagenhof. Hey guys, today we have a long stream. So thanks to hitting 375 goal and Shit Wizard dropping a bomb yesterday. Shit Wizard been so generous in the last few months. It's crazy, man. He's like trying to compete with Roman to get the Sugar Daddy title. See how far is he off. How off is he? Oh boy, it's getting close. Don't see Vampires ever winning any of these battles, man. The Vampires might get large, but it seems like they have no chance against Chaos. The AI thinks they are fine when they engage, but they cannot win a single battle. The end of the Krogar. It was the last of the last defenders. He would probably kill half the garrison.
Welcome you.
Okay, they actually behind now. Very good. Very good. I just have to hold Camry. I have to hold Camry and be care that Dagenhof does not get in they get disturbed by the chaos. Because then the Ogrenhammer is gonna be dropped, and I'm not sure what are our odds to defend Zubar. Should be pretty good. Zubar is crazy guys with some experience, but the rebellions there started to actually work. That's the example, guys. I want to tell you. We've seen all those rebellions of Zubar. Zubar was tier 5 when he was getting those rebellions. All of a sudden, those rebellions are actually real rebellions. So there are two things to explain this. Two things. It's glitched. And the second thing, there has to be some time passed in the campaign before they start getting those units in the rebellions. But other examples of rebellions would not go with the second tier. Can be just working for the vampire counts. You guys remember all those skeleton spearmen and the Felbets rebellions? Look what spawned this time. Doesn't vampiric corruption affect it? No. No. This vampiric corruption has been even higher and was spawning skeleton spearmen and the Felbets. It was even higher, because I did not have always this building. This vampiric corruption was close to minus 15 when we started removing it. So it was minus 15, minus 40, now it's even lower. So it's lower and actually spawn a really good army. The only thing that vampiric corruption does for them, on 30% the rebels become vampires. And as the vampiric corruption increases, the vampiric undead, they get leadership and replenishment. From my experience, it does not affect the strength of the rebellion. It's either a glitch, or enough time has to pass in the campaign for them to actually start spawning with these units. I think it's a second one. I think it's the second thing. But they balance if they balance this thing for the vampire counts, why did they not change it then for the Empire? I mean, it is actually just Alder their case. But the example would be then Tomb Kings. The Tomb Kings don't act like that then. Multi-layer rebellion spawn system. I don't want to miss this turn of replenishment here.
Thou hast nothing to offer me.
Oh, he actually doesn't want to defend alliances. Already, Big Daddy Vlad doesn't care about allying with Wurzak anymore. We'll get some replenishment to show us often. We might need to just run through this, murder everything, and go for Archaon there. Maybe he raised all of them. The rebels don't work like that. The rebels generate units automatically. When you end your turn, at the end of everybody's turn, the rebels generate extra units. They do not use the raise dead mechanic or the special faction mechanics, like for example, Skaven Menace Below.
Lord of Fear.
You guys been AFK in that forest for over 100 turns. Yeah, what do we have here? I feel like the vampires cannot win here. I mean, they got defeated here, they got defeated here, and they got defeated here. And this army looks like have taken a defeat as well. They might have enough to take the Dragonhof. So we're just gonna be slowing down the threats here. They threat to Dragonhof is this army here because they start recruiting Chosen. The Rise of Chaos, if they actually win quite a bit of battles, they replenish their losses with new units. These new units are usually better units than they spawned with. And I've seen Rise of Chaos armies with like 15 Chosen units. This guy has won so many battles. I mean, look at this, he has a full item set that he's starting to recruit Chosen. I lost count how many armies he's defeated here with just a couple of units.
What you want?
I need to delay them so they don't take Dragonhof. And Archaon will probably gonna destroy Kislev. If this guy destroy Hellpit, we're gonna have to take Hellpit as well. And this is definitely will slow down things. We could get military alliance with the Wood Elves and get the Oak of Ages and the Aldorf.
The mighty Deepwood welcomes you beneath its bower.
This is actually a good thing.
Agreed.
Yeah. The Bloody Hands and the Wood Elves in alliance. Makes sense. I did nurture that relationship for quite a while. As in harass the shit out of Bretonia.
What? Just go.
Even will be ready in 2 turns. We have to send him to Camry.
This way.
So now we have 10 victory settlements. We added the Oak of Ages and Aldorf. So if the vampires lose Dragonhof, Kislev, Endor, Hell Pit, there's still some room. Still some room. What helps current armies? Cavalry armor. This replenishment, man, is ridiculous. When Chaos shows up, you can usually ally with anybody. Simply because how the game works. The way you get bonus, the positive relations with a faction is when you usually target their enemies, the heroes, or battles, or campaign effects like raiding. And you can make anybody like you. You guys seeing that? They just cannot defeat Warriors of Chaos army. They've lost every single battle. They surrounded that army with multiple lords and they still lost. Vampires cannot defeat Warriors of Chaos in battle for some reason. Maybe the CA simulation tested the scene of the vampires would always take this area, the map, and they made the Chaos just have a you know, advantage against vampire counts in the auto resolve. See that shit? They just attack it. One click, it's destroyed. They don't even suffer losses. And you guys see what I can do to Chaos with one garrison. Depending what faction, more or less. And they just click on the settlement, destroy it, like take 10 casualties. Hey Rick, we started the Beastman campaign. Campaign 2 is the command.
Oh, I'm the Great Green Prophet. Speak your words.
Right now we have 9 victory settlements and we need 8. Anybody missed the start of the Beastman campaign? Check the VOD. It should be on YouTube any second now. I'll put it on the playlist. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Let me just put it on the playlist. Yeah. If you go to the YouTube link, find the Mortal Empire's Beastman campaign, and you can watch the first 3 hours. What do we have here? What are these people? Opposites of Chaos. Came with the boats. They will threaten Cameron, no doubt. I need to get Grim go there. One more, I guess. One more. What do we have here? What is this? Martek? We don't care about the settlement. We need to expand in all directions to get the Warriors of Chaos, Chaos Invasion spawn. Get those 2 beacons there. Maybe Cameron has finally changed his mind. Oh, what the hell happened here? What the hell happened here? It looks like they got beaten by the forces of Chaos.
Your tribute throne.
Wow, they did. They did get beaten by the Chaos. Well, that makes things easier for us.
I'm leaving. Never.
Some nice stuff here. This can't be right. They're not taking attrition from vampiric corruption. Since when? What the hell?
No scum.
Okay, that's stupid. They were taking under 10% attrition from the vampiric corruption before. That's why the vampiric corruption was so good against the chaos.
When I get there, gonna stab. What do you want?
It's royalty.
Cease.
Best idea yet.
Blocking this guy. That was the other boss.
Yes, boss.
But we had somebody in the north.
And this Nelson.
Vampire counts do the same mistake as any other faction in the game. They do not fortify the north. Yeah, they've defeated Manfred 2 times, Moja. Yeah, you're right. That's the only way to explain it. That's the only way to explain it.
Let's get stabby.
You're absolutely right there. Good catch. I didn't think of that.
Away. What?
Yeah. That's a little OP,
Hawks
considering the size of the vampires.
get going.
They're just beating their defense system.
I forbid this.
Skarsnik, warlord of 8
Yeah, I'll be ready next turn.
Fighting. Not ever.
No.
I think not.
This army is continuing to recruit. We have to go for Arcane there.
Not deny such action.
Problem is we might actually lose the capitals. They take Kislev down, we are down to... I mean, if they take Helpy down, we are down to what? 8? We can't lose any more. So Kislev and Helpit, they change for Aldov and Yoke of Ages. Still just have to go for Arcane. Takeless is number 1 right now. Malek has not been doing so great this campaign because he's been, I think, struggling against the Norska. Hey, Rubio. Just can't believe they are ignoring vampiric corruption. They're supposed to get diminished and the vampire is supposed to beat them, but it's not happening.
Use my deliver your message to.
Oh wow. That is all of a sudden very random. It looks like Vlad is turning on the vampires. Don't have anything bonus with them for harassing the Warriors of Chaos. Hey, Tamir. Chaos is really scary if they get Manfred twice. There is no release date for the not exact release date for the Norsk and Mortal Empires. They just said it's in May, which I would not be surprised if it's not going to be released in May.
Oh, I'm the Great Green Prophet.
We just need Arcane and they're causing so much trouble in the north. Hopefully Arcane does not have a lot of giants. Like 5. Chaos Knights I don't really bother. Just have to hold the capitals now and find Arcane.
What you want?
I'm not gonna block him because I want him to get diminished. Okay. Okay, we can handle that, no problem. Giants is the only real problem for us. If they have like 5, this is no problem.
Where's that? The Great Green Prophet? Oh, now there. I'll crush them all.
I need to skip Roman here to protect Dragonhof.
Cease.
I'm worried about
Tempt me not.
this army. This army can wear us down. Because they have experience.
I say.
Blocking Chaos really delays them because they usually have to use special stands at the end of the turn. So they lose a lot of time. Sending more agents to slow them down. Looks like we're gonna hold Camry here.
Send me to bow.
This replenishment, man. Holy shit, is bad. Let's drop some of the weaker units. We might be able to get some juicy stuff here. The spiders. Spiders will cause a lot of problems to Tomb Kings.
Get going!
Narsen will just stay here.
Yes, boss.
Let's keep this time.
Moving.
Do not
Don't care about Lumos. Lumos is glitched anyways. Yeah. We have to get there. And we cannot lose a single capital now. Oh, we don't have 8 anymore. We lost Kislev and help it. Oh, wow, vampires have taken Aldorf. Well, that's a problem. Now we don't even have enough capitals.
I am king of the Juki, leader of the merciless host.
No military lines available. Need a capital.
Who calls?
The time for talk is over. Make your demands.
I am Cetra.
What's the subcon command? It's currently tied to the Green Tide, Rubio. We started the Beastman campaign. If you want to watch that, it's on YouTube. It's the first 3 hours. We currently have 2 campaigns running.
You are not him.
What?
Before we proceed, your tide.
Did he say you are not him? That would be a really good response if you had played him in Azak. Guess I'm gonna have to take Kislev to help it. Why the Von Carson so stingy all of a sudden?
Right.
They started to hate vampires? Yeah, that's why.
I do not bandy words with the weak.
He can't even beat one of our armies, man.
I thirst.
Vlad has taken Aldorf. We finally got his revenge. I'm gonna have to go take Kislev or to help it. There's gonna have to be another army to deal with there. More greenskins. I don't expect that sub goal to be reached anytime soon. There's probably gonna be a sub goal in between before that, another new one before that, like Crown Pestilence or Carcassonne or Borlu. So early to play greenskins again. Thinking the Lord of Vlad was defeated before he come again when he appeared again here at the Bell of Waldorf. What? I have to try one of these armies. The Blake Riders. The Blake Riders approach. Will crumble the walls in a single charge. Are you guys seeing that? What the hell? How do you take the Vault settlement with such a little damage? I'm starting to think there is a difficulty setting that affects this. Why does the AI get such a high favored balance of power with minimal casualties? This campaign, the Beastmen performance is ridiculous. They've been raising Bretonnian lands for the whole campaign. They have not been defeated. Nobody can stop them. They're unstoppable. The Beastmen are unstoppable in this campaign. They just come, raise settlements. Nobody can fight them. Nobody. But Warriors of Chaos is something else. Destroying a Vault settlement tier 5 with minimal casualties. What happened to the Beastman campaign? To be continued. We are currently playing 2 different campaigns. It's already on YouTube. Check the YouTube comment and the Beastman playlist. Maybe they might got my item lock. Yeah, these guys will cause problems. As long as I don't lose any victory settlements, it's fine. They can take whatever they want. YouTube still bugged, this video is not available. Let me check. It works for me. Works for me, guys. Hold on, just one moment. Try now, try now. Should definitely work now. What do we have here? Pulse is spare, who cares? Don't be rough. Pollock is there.
Let's get stabbing.
These guys are getting chased. That's good.
Yes.
You guys seeing this shit? I mean, they have 6 hell cannons, you know. Manually it's possible. But the odds of that happening are...
Skarsnik. Doppler's ugly.
The fact they have not taken any damage there, that's what's upsetting.
Let's go.
How does the AI get such a favorable balance of power then?
Let's get stabby.
Let's see what the other army has.
Go.
They're kind of missing a victory settlement.
I have seen the future. Beyond your comprehension.
You get the approach from this side.
I'm off.
Need to hold Dragonhof here with this one. Might as well go fight this.
On it. On it. Ah! Mook says what?
Or not.
On the way.
How many settlements on the... We have Archaon here.
Asshole will punish you.
But he destroyed Kislev and help it, so he's not taking attrition from vampiric corruption, so it's causing huge problems for the vampires. The Warriors of Chaos are currently not taking any attrition from the vampiric corruption. It's a problem.
Simulacra.
And the Von Carstens will probably gonna declare war at any moment now. So we currently need to wound Archaon and get either Kislev or help it. Skarsnik army would get killed by the Chaos Knights. Even with the full veterans, the Chaos Knights are too much for the goblins. No goblins can match Chaos Knights. There's not a single goblin unit. Unless you count the Arachnarok Spider as the goblin unit. There's like 6 Chaos Knights with physical resistance. For the Scarsync, the Chaos Knights are more of a problem than the Chosen. For the Goblins units. Because the Goblin and a Nested Skull can murder Chosen. One pins it, another just murders it from behind. You should not ask me for rating, man. This is my favorite game. Too biased. Too biased, man. I'm playing this game for over 1100 hours, and most of the time I had a blast. Some of the campaigns are not my taste, though. Otherwise, I love it. Warhammer just suicide. If you will not see bells like in this game in any other game. Doesn't exist. So for that alone, this game is worth it. They delayed it, Marky. Chaos Legion Lords are here. They are here.
What you want?
Let's see what the bird has.
Can it be quick?
There's some raised dead here, huh? They're pretty good armies. Is Kolek trying to block me off here?
Dogs, you're the boss. Shut it!
I has my mystic powers. Cork and Morkor come in.
This is allied territory.
15.
Let him come. Let him come!
I will not.
This is gonna be a good battle here. I don't even want to assist how good battle is gonna be.
No, scum.
Come on.
Okay, let's fight him off here.
Moving.
I'm gonna be sending all stuff north now, just in case.
Gonna stab.
Gonna be too delayed if we fail.
Just go.
Can hold Cameron with this. We need some money. Where the hell is this guy? Let's go murder wars here, for example. He needs to get most of their money from sacking. I think the Kolek will attack that. They're too... They don't want to say no and stuff like that. I have no idea where the Swah is going. No idea. It's the slowest route to the north. Through Gumbat. Slowest route. Or the longest route. Slowest? It's not the longest, it's slowest. The mountains. Don't even use the underways. Vampires are too busy having vacations in Norska to be bothered by the chaos, it seems. There's a decent chance the one Carstens might declare war. Yoo-hoo! I need a war here. Kolek with 24 character skills, holy shit. Actually murders the giants. They do have 2 range units here. They're fighting in the underways, so a wall of beacons will murder them. See how much damage you actually take here. I will be replenishing because it's ally territory. Our units are veterans. Their units they have not a single veteran here. Minimal experience.
Where's my shrooms?
Yeah, let's put them all in groups so they don't move around. We'll take the high ground here. Not that worried about the hell cannon. Maybe we stand back. I mean, they're gonna be coming. I don't care. Here are the ones under attack here. We have no harassment here. It's just a brute force. It's brute force. I have 75% resistance against the hell cannon.
I have the power.
Great Wurzag! Here we go!
Pretty much all our units can fight Kolek. It's only actually has even bonus.
Wurzag!
The range of this projectile is 250. 250.
Austin!
73, 62 speed. They can outrun us.
I is invincibles!
Kolek has magic attacks, so he's pretty good against other units.
Wurzag! Sifting!
See,
Austin!
the halberdiers.
Sifting! Here we go!
Let's move in position. Not much value from the peaks here. No reinforcement needed.
Moving fast!
Fast move.
Wurzag! More likes it! Wherever!
Look at the damage reduction, it's pretty scary. Scary.
The great prophet!
Their armor mitigates most of this spell damage. That's how tough the chosen are.
Fear my
I did overcast as well, so the damage that went through was unpiercing.
Wurzag! Austin! Sifting! Austin! Sifting!
Killed one, very nice.
Austin!
We have a lot of power here. Certain amount.
Begins! Run, boys! Dogs will!
Ready.
This guy's gonna get charged and murdered.
My spells are ready. What you want? This is Handz. Sifting. Smash up. Oh, what's that? Jungle's ready. You're the boss. Austin.
Come on, guys.
Let's fight. Begins. And fast. With speed.
I mean, Halberd is taking a lot of damage in the charge. You can see that HP moving.
Begins. Your wills it.
Yes, Knights on the other side.
Understand.
All our units are made to fight stuff like this. As you can see, the Halberdists are getting killed. What damage are we taking? You see any damage? This unit is actually taking damage from the Chaos Spawn. Some defense here. Halberdiers are getting murdered, and our unit is not even armor piercing. Does have decent armor piercing though for a non-armor piercing unit. The Hell Cannon is dead to say Jaros because it does magic damage. Engaging a skirmish, and they're just waiting for the artillery to shoot us. Get closer here. It's not in their interest to get charged, so they're shooting here. Look at our charge. 122 on the pigs, and 84 on the infantry. What can we do about that Hell Cannon? Let's nuke it a little. Need some lucky hits here to destroy it. Hell Cannon destroyed. That's what the projectiles are good for. Magic missiles, man. Morkin Gork magic does deal with that shit. What the hell is... aha. That's nice damage. Let's get some pigs forward here, stop this thing here. We need a charge here. Charge is how to win here. How to win. Chariots get killed here. It's gonna be a proper scrap here. Proper scrap, that's Kolag there. Some giant there. Rolls got routed on contact. We'll tire him out so he loses one save. This is the best thing that the Night Shaman has. Yeah, let's get some juice. Kolag there.
Where's the scrap? Sifting. Let's go. Biggins. Moving fast.
We've chosen to take quite a bit of damage from that. Kolag is losing a lot of health. Could use another debuff there. Need to wait. Yeah. Kolag is very tired. Speaks got terrified by the Kolag. They're breaking on the right side. Let's break first when we use the foot of war. So we'll exhaust Kolag. His ward save don't work if he's exhausted. quite a bit of damage. They're about crowd. Few of the units did take quite a bit of damage, but more or less not much casualties. I want to diminish this army so it doesn't have a good follow-up.
Come on, boys. Boston, choppers out.
Pigs are way more dangerous in open field against the chaos.
The war is here. Where's he? More will get ya. Way back. We'll do it. Feel the war.
Come on, man. What the hell? Those chariots don't want to die. Double missile, not a single kill. Chariots are indestructible.
Ready. Run, boys. Such unholy resilience. Moving fast. Let's have some. Shifting. Come on in, boys. All's well.
Running chosen there. Look at how fast they get killed.
Let's fight.
Just can't miss that they'll full AP damage.
Let's get him. Where's he? Bash and smash. Boston. Savage orcs. Ready to match. Fear my powers. Spills time. Pass him.
PC specs. I have some partial here, but it's expensive PC.
Here we go.
The power supply and the motherboard and the RAM are also of the also top stuff.
Moving fast.
Well, not maybe the motherboard, but it's still really good.
Time for slaughtering. Ready to bash.
The new i7 with the 1080 Ti is pretty much what gives the most performance. Was there a certain reason you didn't get 32 gigabytes of RAM, or you just didn't need it since you have a streaming PC now? I'm just using one PC here, Marky. You can't use 16 gigabyte RAM right now. I leave this PC on for days, it will not go over 10 gigabytes. 16 is more than you need right now. I can, if I need more in a couple of years, I can add 2 more sticks, 8 gigs each. The RAM is kinda pricey though. It's kinda pricey. I forgot how much it cost, but it costed over $300. It's the Corsair Dominator. 2 sticks, 8 gigs each. I think it was like $300. So I had to pay another $300 for another 16 gigs, which I don't need right now. 8 gigs is just barely enough right now, while the 6 gigs right now is more than enough. Yeah, 8 gigs is still okay. There were some games which, together with the operating system, would take more than 8 gigs towards the end of the day, and they would start to lag. And any unoptimized games they need just more memory because of the memory leaks. It will help with the crashes if you have more. Like there was this game X3. It used to crash for me on 4 gigs because it was barely enough towards the end of the day. But once I upgraded to 8, never had a single crash after. I think it's the same thing with the with games like H1Z1 or the PUBG. Those games just require a lot.
If I don't like your words, I'll blast yous with me spells.
Be steady with these guys. I'm not gonna pay them shit. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I do actually wanna keep this city. The Graveguard and the Beacons, it's almost even match. Almost even match. As they have bonuses infantry. I mean, this army, if all of a sudden they know how to use Graveguard with Vargeists, we can't win. They do have 1 terror unit, 3 terror units as well. It's possible the AI wins here, but they usually screw up stuff like this.
It shall be. Rage! Line forwards! Without question!
What the hell? Okay, that was loud. That was loud. Beacons are a kind of big deal here. Kind of big deal.
Where's the scrap? Diggers! This is it! Chopper's ready! Chopper's ready!
See how they move here. Do have a shaman. And a big boss. Hard to deal with this many trolls, but they have terror. I mean, look at this garrison. This garrison was supposed to defeat anything in a battle. But, I feel like the terror is gonna be a little too much. Why end up finding the city again? It's because they have Varguls and Black Knights. Bottlenecks win against that encounters. They have Black Knights, which get most of their damage from a charge. I need the Black Knights to get killed by the towers. Towers murder cavalry. Do have the best dwarf towers here. Devastating. Devastating the damage. I'm in 57 here. 55. Just going down. Can't say no to free kills. We have them everywhere here. And this graveyard takes serious damage. Oh, come the Wargeists. These guys might get terrified here, but I have magic to deal with them. This will murder the king raids. Murder. Yoo-hoo! That's not broken at all. Totally balanced. Somebody told me that those guys are weak to magic. Bye-bye. Hey, shit wizard. Yeah, we got a free kill there, so it's gonna be easier now. Pigs actually got murdered by the Vargas because they have no armor. But, they're not much use here. The archers do so better against the Vargas in melee. Is that shaman? The shaman is kind of a big deal here. I love Brain Buster. In a way, it's better than Miasma as the damage dealing spell. But I have not really used Miasma as the main source of damage since the fix to spell count kills. Miasma might actually be really good. When it comes to damage dealt, might be even better. I'm talking about Melkot's Mystifying Miasma, Lord of Shadow spell. A lot of people don't know that these spells can be spammed to do damage constantly. You upgrade it, it's really cheap, spam all the time, do a lot of damage. That's the way how the Shadow Lord Wizard does most of the damage. Does everything else in situation. Now that the kills are actually registered, you might actually see how much it does. But Melkor Mr. Miasma does more damage than kills. It's the opposite of the Spirit Leech. Spirit Leech will target entities to kill, while the Miasma will damage the units first. But it will still register kills to those that get killed. Let me have this one. They can go to 3 trolls there. We are no longer using house rules, although house rules can be requested on demand month quests. Spirit Leech kills entities on any unit. It's actually quite good against cavalry. It will damage entities until they get killed. So if you cast Spirit Leech, like say with this Graveguard, it will start killing the lowest health guys. And it's actually quite good in a situation like this. This unit of Graveguard is damaged. They have a 6-2 guys, but not the health of 6-2 guys. So a lot of them are low health damaged. Cast Spirit Leech here, it will get you a lot of kills. Melkot Mission Miasma targets the health, does the damage for us, while the Spirit Leech targets the weakest units and kills them. So there's like 10 guys on lower than 50% health. Those guys will get targeted first by the Spirit Leech, while Melkor Mission Miasma will put the whole unit to low health.
I'm the boss! What am I doing?
I've noticed this ages ago when we were fighting the vampires as the Warriors of Chaos, where enemy was Spirit Lich and Chaos Knights. Chaos Knights, which are really hard to kill by the vampires, and the Spirit Lich killed like 13 Chaos Knights, 13 to 15 if I remember. Right. A full health unit down by 13 knights, 13, 15 knights, something like that. That's what the first time I noticed it. And I was like looking, what the hell did kill those Chaos Knights? Nothing could have killed them, except the Spirit Leech. And then I started using Spirit Leech on the cavalry, and it was doing the same effect. We have a Belegar Ironheart playthrough. I have not played it in Warhammer 2 yet, no. There is another Total War streamer, Arkard. You might want to look, check him up. He's currently playing a Belegar campaign. I have not played him yet in Warhammer 2. Maybe somebody can give you a link to his stream. So here you can check his VODs.
Ready to bash!
Hey, Jax. So Vargul's are actually doing some damage here. We have 3 units of trolls.
Shifting it!
I'm ready! Moving fast!
They are losing leadership slowly.
Awful mashup! Go once, run, boys! Sail to power!
It's a close victory, not a Pyrrhic victory. Before we continue, I'm gonna get a guys another coffee. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. Hey Felipe, he asked, am I still 29? I think when I first started watching the stream, he was already 29. I updated the age twice already, Felipe. I started streaming when I was 27. A few months before 28. And I am 30 in about 3 months, 6th of June. Grey Wizard soon. Storm Blight. Where is that Archaeon? Here? What's the replenishment here? Holy shit, already kept.
No! Gorgamore likes it. Gorgamore come in.
Only the giants will take attrition here, but I don't want to waste time. I am scared, Scott, to give you my address. One day I might open the door, or even worse, my mother can open the door, and there'll be some moon language guy at the door.
Mork says what?
He would show up in an alien costume. Oh man. Tar, come on.
I'm just roughing. Now's the
What?
time.
These guys did not retreat?
This scratch.
What the hell are they doing? Who is gonna screenshot this and put it on the Reddit? But apparently it's 50-50 with us being slightly favored. Show up with the skin cost and a bottle of grappa and my PC to do the co-op LAN stream. Oh man, I would not have a room for your PC, man. Unless you want to play from the kitchen. My case is a Corsair Super Tower, and it's the size of a small table. Rip space.
Show us the enemy.
Look at this wall of black orcs.
This is an aggressor.
It's a good case, but I don't think it's a very good fit for my room. And the graphic card screws are messed up. Roman, I'm not sure he's immortal. Might be very close. He's immortal. Yeah, GPU exclusive messed up, yes. It's literally impossible to screw it from the inside. Even a guy from the store tried it. Might be the factory fault with the case. I screwed it from the outside, but it's not the same. But it still holds the graphic card. If I don't move it, the guy said it will be fine. But you can't even move this thing. It's over 20 kilos. Hellcan is actually doing some damage there. The case is over 20 kilos. Graphic card is like over 2 kilos. The graphic card was over 20 kilos, the motherboard would snap. You actually move through here, you can't. There's a halberdiers arrow where halberdiers killed the wyvern. It's a big ass graphic card. I have a GP command. No. It's a Gigabyte Aorus 1080 Ti Extreme Edition, something like that. It was so big, I tried to actually put it in my old case, it wouldn't fit. And the other case barely fitted the 1070. The bottleneck here is actually in their favor, quite a bit in their favor. We have magic. Yeah, I had to move my stuff around my case for 1070, yes, me too in the last case. I had to move the hard drives lower. The foot is coming! Actually taking damage here. Let's give some attack here. What the hell is shooting me back? Horses? I'm using a graphic card for encoding video. So I don't have to use the CPU. Right now the graphic card is doing all encoding, not the CPU. I've been using NVIDIA NVENC for video encoding since 1060. And he definitely helps with the quality. If you go with the CPU encoding, you do have to rely on optimization of OBS and the game with multi-cores and extra threads. It's not always optimized. It's quite a bottleneck here. We couldn't do a charge. It is not 50-50, but they do actually can do a lot of damage here because of this. Yeah, most of the time the fans are not even working on this graphic card. It actually has a light at the side says that the fan is currently not spinning. And unless I'm in a game or doing some intense, the fans are not even working. Like there is no noise and it's not even you know, getting that much heat. Yeah, they're gonna. This is a grind. We're gonna have to grind them here. The extra attack will help. Without a charge, the Black Horse are gonna have to definitely grind through them. It's not 50-50, Felipe. That's 50-50. We haven't even taken that much casualties. It's mainly damage. It's a Black Orcs after all. They're gonna break any second, I feel. How do we end up there? Why is the terror not working? Bottleneck did good for them here, but the balance of power cannot tell you the battlefield. They got lucky with the battlefield, so they did some extra damage. But it's far from 50-50. Most of our Black Orcs are still in good condition. We lost 368 Black Orcs. No big deal. We have over 1,000 Black Orcs. It's actually close to 1,500. 1,300 Black Orcs. Yeah, close to 1,500. Horse Masters actually killed 30, that's impressive.
On it. This is my land.
We have to finish them off. We actually killed the Lord, oh that's bad. What are you saying, Adam? Are the people playing Trans-Britannia on YouTube already? Are they just previews, you know, a couple of hours or 1 hour or let's plays? Yeah, Archeon is we are close. We are close. We did send our best armies to deal with the chaos, and they're not really a match for us. We already defeated Kolic. Wurzak had a battle against Kolic and he got deleted. I was using deep buffs from the Goblin to lower his vigor and his ward save did nothing. Yeah, this guy's in pretty good condition. I have a diminished reserve. And these guys will stay out of it. We cannot deal really with their cavalry unless we use Brain Burster. But their cavalry will get some kills. This terrain is all messed up. Since the Warhammer 2 gives you an option to not the option, actually shows you much more terrain in the distance. It's not looking really good here on this battlefield.
Go, go, go! Please, move!
I saw a siege battle today on YouTube. From Jackie, I'm not sure what it's called, something Jackie. and it was more scripted than the episode of Seinfeld. But some really cool looking stuff. Looks like a better reskinned Rome 2. Only every siege battle was like that. It's a little bit harsh, guys, but it's the truth. You want me to lie to you, to pretend? Just give you the truth here. Have some nice damage. I wonder what did the legend say about Attila. I know his opinion about Warhammer and the campaign. He was actually here. We talked about this, for a short while. The campaign being dumbed down. I wonder what is his opinion about Attila. I don't know his opinion about Attila. I agree that the campaign is dumbed down, but it's dumbed down for the better, not for the worse. It's Warhammer after all. Because when Attila actually works, it doesn't glitch. When the things don't glitch in Attila, the campaign map is actually done really well. The victory conditions are pretty good. I think that Legend would like Attila more than the others because the challenge. The spider's getting focused with those guys. There's gonna be a lot of people disappointed about the Thrones of Britannia. They're expecting, some sort of medieval game. They're expecting something new. Well, they're gonna get a decent-looking campaign, and most people play Total War for the battles. And when they see it, and they actually play it for longer than 5 minutes, and they see there's actually a lot of Rome 2 Attila influence in battles, they're gonna start raging, as in they're gonna bury the game live on the Steam reviews. If there's gonna be some issues, it's gonna be dead on arrival. Because people play Total War games for battles, and Rome 2 did not deliver good battles. Taken a ridiculous amount of patching to get any, ending resembling a battle. The mods did improve this further, but it's still far from, ideal. I mean, the first Rome Total War has better battles than Rome 2. Can't kill those guys. It's ridiculous.
Never.
The Horde has really good buildings, so we have to auto-resolve it. We're gonna miss a replenishment as well. It's literally impossible to defeat those guys in a manual battle with that army. So they would just retreat every time they would lose ammunition.
I like it.
Okay, what do we have here? Here's moral. We need more melee defense here.
Cook, send me to battle.
Cheat Wizard is also immortal.
beyond your comprehension. Cork and Mork are coming.
Archaean is there. We meet Archaean in one victory settlement.
Now's the time.
We did beat two of the good hordes here. Seagull is here with another, and he can actually spam our chosen. Elmal Gorst is debating him.
Boy has powers.
Ruler of 8 peaks.
Well, whatever happens, guys, we're gonna be playing 2 campaigns of Transbritannia. I promised 2 campaigns, so we'll be playing 2 campaigns. If it's not to my liking, we'll stick just to 2 campaigns. Check out on the improvements when they patch it, and leave it to request only.
Skarsnik, warlord of 8 peaks. Get going.
Let's take what should be ours. Yeah. I is Invincibles. Wurzag, the Great Green Prophet. I has spells. I has seen the future. I has my mystic powers. Cork and Mork are coming.
Say Gork and Mork are coming. And I think when you click on him, when he's not under your control, when he's part of another faction,
my God.
he says Gork and Mork are not
Have you
happy.
seen that shit? Holy shit! What the
Great
hell?
Prophet.
Damn this one! Thank you for using Prime here.
I'm the Prophet. The Great Shaman.
He's the great shaman. Long time no see, MCDC1. How are you doing?
I'll crush them all.
Yes, boss. When I get there, gonna stab.
Let's go.
Go to camera with this one.
Move in.
Let's get stabby.
I don't understand the hype about the 3 kingdoms regarding setting, because I'm not familiar with it. But I am hyped, expecting really new cool features and mechanics as a new Total War game. No worries, this one. Everyone needs to, have some time off, do their shit. Are we saying Transbritannia? I did not say Transbritannia. You're not talking to me? Oh man. Why did they call it like that? They should call it Total War post-Viking invasion. Britons unite. It is amazing. I mean, it's really foreign, and that's like a very exotic part for most of the rest of the world, especially the Western world. They definitely nailed the atmosphere of Japan for me in the Shogun 2. And at first I was not really attracted to the game, you know, because it was foreign to me. But over time I started, you know, to like it. And I think I would have liked it even more if the ROM 2 was announced and released, because I totally started ignoring Shogun 2 after that. We're gonna have to fight this, have to slow them down. Let me tell you guys my my opinion about the reviews. When they were releasing Civilization Beyond Earth, the first person who get to review the game said things like that he has played so much of Civilization 5, he had so much fun, he played a whole 50 hours of it. And he clearly had no idea what he was doing in the game that was playing right now. Whole 50 hours of Civilization 5. Since that day, yeah. Can't believe these people make a living out of this. But that was before the time people, you know, were doing more serious stuff on Twitch, giving, you know, the actual gamers to, you know, to play the game in front of a lot of people, for the actual people to see, you know, the game for what it is before it was released. Yeah. What do we even do here? I think we can fight these guys off. Put one archer here. Maybe actually not. 3. A beacon on the door. Trolls. Just 3 beacons here. I'm gonna put these beacons away from the chaos hell cannons. There are actually people even today who thinks like playing a certain game for 100 hours is a lot of time, and I guess not everybody has a lot of time, you know. So, you know, for them it is a lot of time. But in 50 hours, you can barely learn how to play the game, let alone have any really, you know, little opinion of it. Most games you can see if they are any good when you start playing, you know, how much, you know, enjoyment it brings you. But after 50 hours, you barely learn anything in a strategy game. Strategy game takes hundreds of hours actually to get anywhere, you know, to the point where you know things. You can actually review stuff. But you know, the games they are made, you know, for people to, you know, buy them, play them to the hype. Hype is gone. It's like, I played enough of this and didn't play it any longer. Let's go buy something else. They are going for that 50-hour stops. We get good reviews and you know, return customers. That's why I value replay value above everything else in my games, and not just, you know, hype building and play for a week, go buy another game. I'm gonna put archers in the center here. Not sure how we're gonna kill those 2 Chaos Warriors. Firefox says, Elich, I played StarCraft 2 for 6 years to master it, to get Grandma GM. I know what you mean, Grandmaster. There's just too much armor here. Just can do some damage here, and then there's no way to win this battle. We do only have 1 armor piercing unit here. I mean 2 armor piercing units. But 1 does not work in a city. I feel like we cannot support the troll there. We have to stay away with the beacons from the Chaos Hell Cannons. Yeah, I'll be shooting here. You want Magic the Gathering Arena now? Still don't have the invite. I have to be honest with you, you're not really missing much. Once you see the rewards and you're limited to one deck, you're gonna wish the game was released. And not knowing it's not released, then you're gonna be waiting for the release. The reward system right now, it's not very good for the closed beta, I think, but they're still testing it. You can kill a lot of Chaos Knights here. Chaos Knights are vulnerable to towers. Don't let the towers shoot the enemy towers, let shoot units. There's very few situations where you can actually destroy a siege tower. Yeah, Krell, I feel like there's a lot of people like that in Total War games. You're pretty much standard Total War player here. I used to be like that as well. It's like, start playing a game, you're having a blast, and then like 2 days later, you feel like you want to start a new one, experience the early game all over again with a different faction. That's pretty much standard Total War player there. And that's all right there, as long as you have fun. We can get rid of those hell cannons. One is down. The thing is, they will not send these troops here, because they're kinda protecting hell cannons. This is the AI behavior regarding artillery right now. So we destroy 3 hell cannons and keep shooting. You're not scared of 1 hell cannon. They also might be waiting for the siege towers to dock as well. Yeah, breach in this case. The giant will, this is actually trolls. I don't have anything to fight those trolls. Yeah, trolls will win against our trolls. This unit is kinda wasted here. This unit is doing pretty good, minimal friendly fire here. They have a chariot on the left side and the Chaos Knights getting overrun. The Chaos Chariot is almost as strong as our experienced vegans. I actually find out the other day that Artifact will be a trading card game. It will be using the Steam market. So you'll be able to buy and sell cards on the Steam market, sell cards, buy other cards, or buy Steam games. I'm familiar with the Steam market, and I think this is actually a really cool thing. Yeah, so totally ignored there. That hell cannon is still there. How do we lose this tower if nobody's there? Maybe there's enough time to get there.
Run, boys! Come on, boys! Rush on!
Steam has introduced so much protection for your account, it's literally impossible to get your account hacked these days. Unless you're still not up to date with the new stuff. Or please hacker, enter my PC, this is my password here, this is my backup, This is my phone. This is my phone password, my authenticator. This is the only way to get hacked these days.
Getting out!
The war is here! Get out, boys!
I haven't even done much damage here, but still enough to have a chance to win at the next element. Guess I ought to be really careful with the passwords these days. You know, you can no longer create passwords like Scotty123. Doesn't work anymore. You have to put all kind of symbols, minor capital letters, and long ones, at least over 10 characters. And you'll be safe.
So, you've heard of Wurzak's mighty powers, has you?
No aggression. This guy's been AFKing this forest for over 100 turns.
I'll crush them all! Cork and Mork are coming!
Why is Arcane going the other way? Arcane, what you doing, man?
Yes, it'll be proper good.
He's going the other way around. There's not even any replenishment here, and these guys, well, I'm not even sure what these guys are doing.
I like it. On it.
I'm not even sure what these guys are doing here. It almost look like they're stuck.
Gonna be quick. Just go. All right, I'm off. Get going. I'm gone.
Let's just reinforce camera just in case. Maybe we can send Gringo to deal with some chaos here. These destroy going to mingle there.
Abby.
Arcane is not taking any damage here.
Mork said what? You're the boss.
Might get pinned here if you slow him. Scotty, yes, failed me. Oh man. If I slowed him down there, he would be pinned between 3 armies and a decent chance for the vampires to win. I mean, it's not that I send him to a difficult mission or anything. You just need to sabotage Arcane the Ever-Chosen. Bring it over the end times. No big deal. It's not like he's Malekith or Orion who made big guys. Scotty, I watched that video about 3 times. Yes, Rubio, exactly that. You know, Scotty, since that video is created on your channel, you have the option to delete it. What kind of chocolate is that? Rum chocolate. With rum.
If I don't like your words, I'll blast yous with me spells.
Here's a picture if you want to see. I got a few of these yesterday, so I had to eat it. Scotty, don't feel bad. I seen Alt F4 on pretty much every Total War stream. Of course, except mine. We don't Alt F4 here. We get the weirdest errors ruining our campaigns. They're getting close there. You have to use the honor because it's the river here.
In the motion.
Yes, boss.
Above everything else, guys, I hate when the game is crashing. Bugs and game crashes trigger me hard, to the point where the games get spoiled and I want to play something else. And you know me, guys, I accept my defeats. I rather lose than do it any other way. So when I see crashing like that, like what happened with the, I mean, we did had one crash with Shogun 2 and one with the White Dwarf because of the PC issues. And that was random, but the one with the Ungrim Iron Fist, that's a really actually issue for the game, knowing that it can actually happen to anyone. Since I did reinstall the game, it stopped happening, but it also was happening in the Green Scene campaign, so it makes you wonder what the hell happened there. You know, when we started playing the Green Scene the next day, it happened again. So I did remove everything from the PC regarding about Total War, reinstall it, and it stopped happening.
Let's get stabby.
So makes you wonder what the hell happens with the files that stuff like that start happening. I mean, I was actually having fun with the quick campaign. But I don't think it was winnable.
Absolutely not.
This guy might come after us. What the hell here? Two armies? Those guys are such shy-hearts. Need to get there.
Get going.
The crowd smiles. I agree.
Bye-bye.
I think not.
How does the AI do this? How does the AI do this?
Darkness comes.
I wish stuff like this were in the patch notes. This is a major thing and it wasn't in the patch notes. I actually wonder what else is not in the patch notes. This army looks glitched. This definitely looks glitched.
What you want? Supreme ruler of 8 peaks. Stabber.
Yeah, Jax might be right there. They might actually trigger some things in the with the patch. That what the? Those are 2 armies and a garrison, man. They might actually trigger some things with the fixes that actually the new issues. Two whole armies and a garrison has no chance against one Chaos army. I think this is definitely rigged. The vampires are not supposed to win any battles against the Chaos because of the current state of the vampires. Rubio, the vampires have lost every single battle. Every single battle towards the Chaos. When they even had 3 times the numbers. Archaon did destroy a tier 5 settlement with taking 10 casualties.
I've already heard your words, but speak them anyways. Me head is splitting. I'd get out of here if I were yous.
Guys, you will see now Archaon's army, who in my honest opinion the army is not really scary at all. Only peasants get scared by armies like that. It destroyed 2 vampire armies and a walled city's garrison, and you will see how much casualties they've taken. And you telling me the balance of power in Outer Zol is right now. I really honestly think the vampires, it's rigged that the vampires cannot win against Warriors of Chaos. Look at this. 2 armies and a garrison. Only trolls take some damage. Looks like we win campaign on this turn. Ho 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 ho! Let's go, boys! This is the end!
Go crush them!
Oh no! Not the balls of power! What we gonna do? Hell cannons are actually not as good as they used to be. Auto-resolve it, there is no way to win this battle in auto-resolve. Hell cannon used to be one of the most terrifying units to face. Now it's just... it's like a joke compared to what it was. Organ guns are like 2 times more scary than the hell cannons. This is the final battle of the campaign, boys. We totally counter their army with our composition. Not to mention our units are super buffed while their units have minimal experience. Has Wurzak even lost a battle this campaign? No. I don't think so. Wood Elves is the first old faction when the Norse releases. Or should I say, re-releases. Look at all these beacons. Rank 9. We already started the Beastman campaign, guys. If you missed the first 3 hours, check the YouTube. Today also we have a long stream, thanks to the new sub goal and the bomb dropped yesterday by the shit wizard. Today I'm playing 10 hours. Yes, it was a very long stream, 12 hours. What kind of bomb? Nuclear? It was not nuclear, not nuclear. "24-hour stream." I will never do a 24-hour stream, guys. So keep joking about it. If I'm ridiculously hyped, like Warhammer 3 release, you might see a couple of days of 12 to 16-hour streams. I stream every single day, so there is no point to 24-hour streams. "24 hours confirmed for Warhammer 3, it's not, nothing is confirmed. 12 to 16 hours. Don't have much room on the other side for our cavalry. Let's go to the right. Taking this. The pigs are vulnerable to the hell cannons because they do magic attacks. We do have Chaos Knights waiting for us there, but they have serious lack of infantry. We are having an uphill charge against Chaos Knights. We are orcs, we don't know any better. Look at the damage taken. They're taking more than us. Those are Chaos Knights. He's not supposed to be the tankiest scaler in the game. Keon is coming. Archaon is unbreakable, so he has to get wounded here. The leader of the Archaon's horde is always unbreakable, even if the Archaon is beaten. Whoever takes command after him is also unbreakable. Taking a lot of damage here. Why is this guy in battle? So this piece here. Playing in charge is devastating. Look at the health here. They have physical resistance, by the way. Go for those hell cannons. Some Chaos Knights are running around. All the pigs is in really bad condition. Must have been hit by the artillery quite a bit of times. Terrifies here. Archaon. To lower his vigor so he doesn't have as much toughness.
This is it. This is it. Shut
Pigs did get in bad condition there. Good boys, dump him in the river! Don't want him to come back. There's no rivers here. Hey, come on, Spuma. How is this Pyrrhic victory with 572 losses? This is a close victory. Simply because we're taking some extra damage. If this was the old Hell Cannons, we'd have taken like probably over 700 casualties. $10K bell loot. If only this was Skyrim. What do you say this, Lem? The giant smash would have sent him into the skybox never to sin again. Yeah, I agree with that. I've seen that. Hallelujah! Cue the music. So, this was the Homo Heidelbergensis. Let's call him Human, man. This is Twitch, man. As you know, it's Latin and all. Human did request this campaign with his month request. And we are done. Took us about 6 days. 2 days of 2 days too long. 2 days too long because how the new Chaos Invasion works, which is really bad. I did have some fun in this campaign. Wurzak was a lot of fun to use. Wurzak was a lot of fun to use. A lot of brain damage moments with Vaz, especially when they get lose against 6 units or 7 units, and when they don't listen. The fact we had alliance with the Greenskins and alliance with the Vampires made this campaign much easier. Much easier. If the Vampires were not on our side, this campaign would be much harder. Wurzak is OP. I would say Wurzak is overpowered. Not as overpowered as, like, let's say, Malekith or any of these Manfred, these big lords. But the fact that he has improved, he gets actually cheaper points for the improved Big Va, and the Big Va is the second best thing about the Greenskins. It's a lot of fun. He can also get pretty tanky as well, so he's not just your regular squish wizard. This faction I would not recommend to anyone. It's lacks serious polish. There are bugs everywhere, missing walls. The garrisons are glitched, missing 2 units, wrong units, and they're not replaced with the right units. There is next to no polish. There is nothing Savage related on the technology tree, and other than Wurzak feels like a Greenskin campaign. If they had some Savage Orc technologies or Savage Orc Lords, so you can actually play fully with Savage Orcs with their crazy replenishment, this campaign will be much more enjoyable experience with quite a lot of flavor. But other than Wurzak, feels like another Greenskin campaign because of serious lack of polish and not enough flavor. Same shit like Crooked Moon. The Savage Orcs seem a lot stronger than regular boys. In some encounter stage jacks, that's correct. In some. What I think about the Skaven, I think the Skaven is like the best flavor faction in the game. They have a really good flavor, a lot of stuff connected with their flavor synergies, and they just nailed it. Nailed the flavor with that faction. It's quite unique, full of flavor, and they're actually pretty good. Anyways, boys, I'm gonna have to restart a stream. When the stream comes back again in about 5-10 minutes, we are continuing the Beastman campaign for another 7 or so hours today.